Welcome to the Butts in the Seats podcast, episode number 152, final ECW real version episode.
I'm kind of sad about that.
I'm your host, Nick, alongside the quintessential stud muffin, Emily.
Oh my god, I have to read that, don't I?
Yep, I have it queued up as a text so you can read it cold.
No.
We're here today to review ECW Guilty as Charged 2001. Or the closest we could get to finding that file, because holy shit, WWE does not want you to watch ECW anymore.
No. Yeah, so the file we have is as complete as we could possibly find. I think you said it was missing like 40 minutes of content?
Yeah, so...
I don't even know what that could have been.
Entrances.
That's it?
I mean, it seems...
There's no way there were 40 minutes of entrances.
It seems a bit like it's that.
I don't know.
Yeah, so... we have the only version that I can find online without going into the deepest, darkest, like, you need to be a pre-existing member of this wrestling torrent site.
Jeez. That exists?
Yeah, I burned my bridge with them at one point.
What?
Well, I, like, signed up to join with, like a temp basis, downloaded, like, the max you could, and it's like, what, okay, now you have to upload stuff, and I'm like, nope, and just... So, maybe I'm allowed back. I don't remember what site it was.
You've been blacklisted from a torrent website.
But we're watching the one that's on the Internet Archive, which is like a weird best of ECW, but it's like the whole show. For what it's worth, I did see that there was the one from RF Video that was like $7 or whatever. And, you know, one... it's our video, you want to give them money. But two, I just wasn't sure that it wasn't going to be the exact file I had. And without being able to preview it, I'm like, okay, we'll roll with it. It's not our final venture into ECW, so I'm like, okay, we'll get one last semi-authentic experience next time.
But like this feels sad that it's done, you know? Like, this is ECW in its purest form, and this is the end.
I also kind of wanted to stick with this one because it does raise the issue of lost media. Like, ECW is really dangerous being lost media. Yeah, unlike WCW, which got its own like YouTube channel from WWE, ECW stuff might go up on the WWE vault, might not. Who knows?
Does anybody have anything of it uploaded on YouTube?
I mean, you can't upload the full shows. I admittedly, or I say that, I see some questionable, much older quality stuff up there. There is / was this movement called Re-CW, which is them trying to like remaster stuff, but they have not gotten this far.
I hope they do, because this is stuff that should not be lost media, and I hate that it's going that route.
Yeah, I don't even see full pay-per-views up anywhere on YouTube. So I looked on Netflix on our US one. Admittedly, I guess I didn't look on the British one, but I can't imagine they're sitting over there.
I doubt it.
It's just gone.
Yeah, I'm hoping that some fan did their due diligence and actually downloaded stuff when it was available more widely.
I mean, they are available in some forms, but...
yeah, but I hope somebody did. Like, this is a relatively recent removal from the network, so I'm hoping that somebody went in and actually got it, you know?
It's funny because the network is now like fully dead. It was just like abroad before. Now it's like, nope.
So even abroad, the WWE network is gone?
To my knowledge.
Wow.
But as noted, today we're reviewing the final ever real ECW pay-per-view, Guilty as Charged 2001. Ooh. Also their last like televised show ever.
Yeah, because you said there is another show, but it's not...
There's 2 shows in the Midwest, which... I know the last one is actually available on YouTube in some weird sense, but we'll get to that a little bit at the end. But Guilty as Charged 2001, live from the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City on January 7th, 2001. Our first show in 2001.
Really?
Because last Nitro was 2000 still.
Damn, I thought we had already crossed the path. I thought we had already like jumped that year. into the new millennium.
There is no buy rate info, as is the style at the time of
course.
ECW, because they're not required to report it. But
it's the Hammerstein Ballroom, and this looked pretty full.
Oh, no. I'm saying buy rate info.
Oh, buy rate,
the attendance,
yeah.
it's like 2,500 in attendance. I think it's sold out. It's pretty close, if not. But actual pay-per-view buys, they don't announce that.
Yeah.
We haven't had it for the last few shows either. I do have some backstage notes for the show. Very few, all things considered. A lot of them actually going to be at the end of the show of like what ends up happening.
Yeah.
But ECW has indeed lost its TV deal on the MSG network due to lack of payment, which means they no longer have television in their key market of New York. And it's vague whether or not the next show is meant to be a TV taping or not, but I can't find any evidence that they taped anything.
Damn.
So they don't have any other tapings scheduled either.
So this is the last one that is recorded.
Yes.
Damn.
By ECW.
Yeah, you said there's like a fan cam sort of a thing, but...
The wrestlers received half their weekly pay at the show, which is putting everyone about 7 weeks behind pay.
So they really are just doing it for the love of the game here. Ugh, I respect the hell out of that. I really do.
Yeah, the problem is some people are hypocrites about that, where they're like, if you don't like it, you can leave. Wow, you left, you fucking Judas.
Okay, that's not fair. Yeah, that's not fair. And I also fully respect the people who need the pay and they left because they're not getting it. I get that. People who are just here for the love of the game like that are just here to serve the fans and do what they love, I respect that. I think I respect all pieces of it in reality.
It's also some people that just aren't going to get hired anywhere else.
Yeah, it's, one last hurrah. Yeah, because there are some people on this show that I'm like, where the hell did they end up?
WWA.
Where the hell did they end up?
In the lead up to the show, ECW promised on their website a surprise that would change the face of ECW. Apparently, most people thought, like, we got a TV deal.
Oh.
Admittedly, not knowing that going into watching the show, I was not disappointed by the surprise. But
what was the surprise?
The main event wrestler.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, apparently it was a letdown for some people that were like, the company's saved. It's like, no, he's just back.
Which is a bummer. Like,
yeah.
This is such, like, melancholic feels. Like, you know that it's coming to an end, but you're happy that you're here and you're happy that it exists.
Basically, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened.
Yeah.
Jerry Lynn did not bring his gear to the show and refused to wrestle until Paul Heyman paid him some of the money he owed him, as evidenced by the weird gear he actually wrestles his one match in.
Yeah, I didn't notice that it was weird, but you did, and then you found this fact and like, haha, I was right.
Yeah, it's just a weird length of like trunks/shorts. I'm like, it's not a good look. I don't know whose gear that would be, but it's not good.
Well.
And it's very likely by the fact that we don't see it tonight. It is widely believed that Rhino's television title was stolen at the last show they did in Queens.
By like a viewer?
Who knows?
Like okay.
Who knows? Stolen by somebody.
Okay.
It's gone. No one knows where it is. I actually wonder if this has resurfaced in like recent years or not.
What was that show that we saw Sonny Ono on? That was...
like the Hidden Treasures,
or something like
where
that.
Where he fucking swerve heel turned in the middle of the episode.
Yeah.
But that's it for the backstage notes. Emily, you ready to get into our last true ECW pay-per-view?
I'm a little sad, but yeah.
My first note is, okay, it's a weird version, but it's what's out there.
So the version that we have does not have the entrances and does not have the music. 99% of the music.
Yeah, because we also get a very long intro package for like, it's the best of ECW.
Yeah.
Guilty as Charged 2001. We're not missing any matches or anything. It really is just really crappily edited audio and cuts for, well, it's easier to not even try for this bit.
Yeah.
We then get Joey Styles and Joel Gertner welcoming us in ring. Joey Styles says that we are all guilty as charged.
How dare you? I'm not guilty of anything.
You're about to be guilty because, Emily, I just texted you
yes,
Joel
you did.
Gertner's little monologue, and could you give that a little read?
Oh my
God.
God.
I will say this. Mm-hmm. He does not have one at One Night Stand.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, this is my last Joel Gertner monologue.
Unless you want to write a little Joel Gertner promo for One Night Stand.
I don't know that I can. I don't think I have this vulgar and crass language in my language, in my vocabulary.
Maybe I'll see if I can write one up.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. I see the word cock. Here we go. Okay. I have to say this without laughing. All right. Well. It is I, the man for whom, if it's a crime for my cock to be large, then you know I'm always guilty as charged. The quintessential stud muffin, Joel, another pay-per-view here in New York City, and with her face on my nuts, even that girl would look pretty. But wait, I shouldn't have said that. That was kinda shitty. I apologize. I'm just trying to be witty, and I hope you're not offended, because that would truly be a pity, because I was gonna fondle those titties, God, and lick that little clitty, Gertner.
You almost made it.
I'm sorry.
You got to fondle those titties, and you lost it.
I was trying to read it cold as I was performing it, and I forgot what he said.
Yeah, because he insults a woman in the front row and is like, "Oh wait, actually, I need you on board to this bit." She's a good sport about it.
Oh, Joel.
She has that like head hang of shame of like, "Yeah, I know where I'm at."
Yeah, you have to be aware of what you walked into. Oh man.
But yeah, he does do one at Hardcore Homecoming 2 days before One Night Stand, but I'm like, I'm not that into it. He just incorporated like the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm like, this show's in June.
Christmas in July?
Titties
it's
in
still
June.
Yeah.
Joel then brings out Joey Matthews and Christian York. They come out to no audio because we don't have those rights. Nope. And I mean, we would have cut this, but there's like lore because they get attacked by DeBaldies. They brawl on the ramp. Gertner goes to get involved, but ends up getting DDT'd on the floor. DeBaldies then work over Christian York in the ring as Cyrus and Jerry Lynn come out past Gertner.
Yeah, why?
There's no commentary, though, because Joey Styles is looking after Joel Gertner, so it's just silent, and it's even weirder because they cut the audio and we're just piping in like weird crowd noise.
This is probably my least favorite part of any ECW show we do. This happens at every pay-per-view where Joey Styles has to take his time to get back to the commentary booth and he misses half the match.
It's a lot more of the recent ones because they always have it be Joey and Joel and they're like, well, we got to get Cyrus in here. I'm like, you're not even on TV anymore. Why are you doing the network gimmick?
Why can't Cyrus just already be set at commentary and do color for the first 5 minutes? I don't know.
Honestly, it would kind of make sense if he like sneaks in while they're in ring.
Yeah, but just to get everybody in position, get one person at the desk before everything starts. There's no reason Joey needs to be in the ring when Joel's doing his whole thing. Hey, that was a rhyme.
DeBaldies hit a double team powerbomb and diving dropkick combo. Jerry Lynn then hits a cradle pile driver on Joey Matthews and tags in Cyrus, who pins Matthews, and the ref counts this. And so your winners of the first match of the night apparently are Cyrus and Jerry Lynn.
This was such a weirdly quick match.
It wasn't even a match. I assume they were facing DeBaldies.
Oh wait, yeah. I don't fucking know what's going on.
But the match never started. The match just ended.
That is so ECW, isn't it?
No, matches start.
They don't end. Like, they just kind of bleed into each other.
This was the opposite.
I guess, yeah, but like the vagueness of the start and finish, that feels very ECW to me. Cyrus
gives DeBaldies cigars afterwards, along with some cash, apparently. Cyrus then grabs a mic and sets up Jerry Lynn. Lynn says that Matthews and York's job is to make the stars look good, and that's not his job anymore. Lynn says he's the whole fucking show, which prompts Rob Van Dam chants. And Lynn points out that he didn't come out, so he's not the big surprise tonight.
He's not even here, but there is a surprise.
Lynn says he won't wrestle in any match that isn't the main event because he's Jerry Lynn. It's so fucking cringy.
It's really cringy.
He does it in WWE too, and it's so bad there too.
It's such a growl like that you don't even know what he's saying. I'm Jerry. Like that's the exact same thing. There's no dictation.
Admittedly, overall, this felt like the wrong way to open the show. It's just like a weird vibe to leave this on of like, all right, weird kind of match. I don't know why these guys were even part of it. Admittedly, because there's not really TV leading up. I'm like, was this advertised? I don't know. But yeah, just like a weird flat start for that.
Very strange.
We then get an ECW package, and this one is also quite long.
Yeah, ECW loves their packages. Like, this is how they pad their time, I feel.
We then, on our file, hard cut to Roadkill and Danny Doring versus Easy Money and Julio De Niro.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there's no entrance for this because it's easier to just cut it out than it is to, like, all right, let's dub it.
Oh, 100%. Like, this would have been 4 songs, right?
They would come out as teams, but still.
Do each team have a song?
I would assume.
I wouldn't.
And because we didn't see any of the entrances, it's like, oh, Joey Styles and Cyrus are on commentary, like, no warning.
It's watching this was very much a case of, like, quickly get your bearings and then get shaken off balance and then get your bearings again.
Yeah, this is the opposite of when we got Peacock with commercials where it's like, all right, we're going to slow it down here. This is, nope, keep going. Go, 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 go.
I remember when we first got commercials on Peacock and we were like, this is going to make watching it so hard. We don't want to watch for longer. Honestly, those commercials have, like, saved our ass.
And now they're gone again.
I know. I've missed them in the last couple of, like, Nitros we've watched. I've missed the commercials. I need the break. Danny
Doring immediately threatens Elektra. It's like, oh yeah, she's here because she's here with Easy Money and Julio De Niro. Sure. Elektra gets crack whore chants.
Classic. We had to do the she's a crack whore one more time. It's ECW classic.
Yeah, how many times do we have to do you fucked up chants tonight though?
Oh, did we do that a lot? I don't remember.
Yeah. Doring and De Niro go back and forth until a Doring super kick, but De Niro hits a T-bone suplex. Easy Money comes in and taunts after landing on his knees on a suplex counter. Oh. It's like, dude, you did not land that clean.
No. God, no.
Roadkill comes in, plants Money with a Vader Bomb elbow. Doring hits a Lancaster Lariat of Lust, then a power slam and a diving elbow combo. Roadkill is sent to the floor, then De Niro awkwardly dives onto him due to the small space. God, Doring and De Niro is killing me. Doring hits a G-spot sweep on Money, then a lame dive to the floor on Money. Roadkill then just grabs Elektra. I'm like, this feels weirdly uncalled
like by
for.
the throat, right?
He's kicked by a sudden Chris Hamrick, who's here.
Out of nowhere.
This sends Roadkill into the crowd, and Money uses the guardrail for a buckshot lariat, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
De Niro and Hamrick hit a double-team flapjack springboard bulldog. Money and De Niro double-team Doring for a bit, including Money hitting an easy bomb during a show your tits chant.
Again, classic ECW. Objectify the women.
Oh my God. I mentioned that hardcore homecoming show, which we'll talk more about next episode.
Okay.
Effectively, Shane Douglas is butthurt he wasn't invited to One Night Stand and throws his own show. But they do a in memoriam segment in ring with people. One, I don't know why. Danny Doring and Roadkill are the heels who try to like interrupt the in memoriam segment. But during the like, hey, we have some people we lost, Sonny's there. So you know what chant you get?
Show your tits?
Yep.
Classic.
It's like, oh yeah, we miss Chris Candy. Now show your tits. It's like, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Danny Doring gets a boot up on a flying nothing, but Money falls into Doring's crotch. De Niro tags in and knocks Roadkill off the apron, and then it's a neckbreaker on Doring. Doring hits a double arm DDT and a bareback jawbreaker and makes the hot tag to Roadkill, who cleans house. I would also assume he does that with a broom and not a vacuum cleaner.
Probably. Yeah, good call.
Roadkill hits a barn burner, then does one of the deepest wedgies I've ever seen.
Oh my God, this like, you could taste this in your mouth. Like,
he almost pulls it over his fucking mouth.
Oh, painful.
He then hits an Amish bomb and a double rope clothesline. De Niro hits a shitty spin kick, then Money mostly misses to you fucked up chants.
I missed a lot of the you fucked up chants. I got them in the ladder matches, but like...
Do you mean that with a T or a D?
T. Later.
I mean, maybe also the D ones.
Probably.
Chris Hamrick accidentally hits Money, and then Roadkill throws De Niro into Hamrick on the ropes. The tag champions... Oh yeah, this was for the tag team titles, because, again... When you don't get any of the intro, you miss details like this.
Sure.
But Doring and Roadkill, the tag champions, hit a buggy bash and win. So they are the final ECW tag team champions.
Woo! So what? Am I allowed to ask what happened to people as we're watching?
I'm torn because I mean a lot of these guys like kind of don't go anywhere. I just don't have that ready for everybody.
That's fair. Okay, then I'll wait until next episode and then we can do like a where are they now?
I mean, I think part of the thing is, admittedly, you're knowledgeable enough now to where. If you don't know where they went, you kind of know where they went.
Well, I don't know a lot about TNA. I don't know a lot about, like, if they changed their names. I was going to ask what happened to Roadkill, mostly. Danny Doring and Roadkill. Like, where did they end up? Did they change their names? Did they change their gimmicks? Like, that stuff.
We've talked a little bit about where Roadkill goes. Because I was like, how do they not get more with him? And yeah, he just kind of floats around. I think they actually do bring in Danny Doring for a little bit in the ECW reunion of 06. But yeah, a lot of guys just float around because
they're just doing the indies.
I mean, ECW is just an indie that got too big.
Yeah.
Like, that is the issue with ECW.
True. That's not the only issue. That is just a issue.
Now, Emily, I don't know why you're pausing because we're not done.
Sorry.
Post-match, the heels beat down the faces until Nova runs out, also to no music.
Yeah, the fool I was, I put a break in my notes.
Yeah, he comes out to, I think it's like a song called Metal Health, which they use in The Wrestler for an entrance theme, which I'm like, that's just weird to hear.
That is weird.
But also with the music, like you could only hear it in the background of Joey Styles' audio when they like splice him in.
Yeah.
Nova takes everyone out and particularly goes after Hamrick and then Elektra.
Hamrick, who was not in the match.
Well, he's in this next match because the bell rings. So match number 2 is Chris Hamrick versus Nova.
No, isn't this match number 3 technically?
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah, this is 3, dude.
Fuck me. Yeah,
just because you didn't count the first one as like actually starting doesn't mean it wasn't a match.
Jesus Christ. Hamrick hits a springboard drop kick, but Nova hits a knee breaker and then a dragon screw. Nova locks in a figure 4, but Elektra rakes the eyes. Hamrick hits a suplex face crusher and state of his fucking hairline. Oh my god, it was bad. You know, that all that hate gets to you when you wear the Confederate flag that often.
Yeah. Yeah, the hate's gotta have somewhere to go and the hair's just getting in the way.
Oh my god. I looked up how old he was. He's like 34 here.
Oh yeah, and he looks terrible.
Yeah, he's 34.
Jesus.
I'm 32 and I'm struggling.
You're looking
not that
great.
bad.
You look great in comparison. And you don't, why are you saying you're struggling? You look great.
True, mine's not the hairline. It's just, it's the fill.
I'm not even thinking of your hair, just like skin. Like our skin looks
True,
fine.
yeah, he's looking rough that way.
Yeah, like you and I both have some like eye bags, but who doesn't? It's 2026. We're millennials. Yeah, I'm fucking tired, man.
Nova counters a tornado DDT, then hits a wheelbarrow slam. Elektra crotches Nova, so Hamrick hits a top rope standing Frankensteiner. I was like, oh shit. Nova hulks up and hits punches in the corner.
Hulks up.
You know what's funny? He actually used to be the BWO Hulk Hogan.
The Blue World Order.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Blue World Order.
Yeah, I forget he's he's the third man.
Because it's him, Blue Meanie, and Stevie Richards.
Yes.
I feel like Stevie Richards is really the face of that.
Oh yeah, he is. That's the thing. It's
okay.
like he absolutely is the third man there. But yeah, Nova hulks up, hits punches in the corner, then an enziguri. Nova flips into the ring for no reason, then hits a super kick. Elektra comes in again and then begs off, but Nova kicks her arm, which is devastating. Oh my god, he shattered her elbow.
Yeah, and she did kind of sell it where it looked like her elbow kind of like inverted a touch, but I think it just might have been the way she bent. Like she sold it well.
No Alexa Bliss.
No. Well, Alexa Bliss has confirmed she's double jointed. So
Yeah.
she can do that.
Yeah. Nova locks in a Taz mission, but they managed to bump the ref on this. Then we get 2 refs coming down to the ring, and one quick counts Nova down, like for the pin, as the other one claims Chris Hamrick tapped out. The screwy ref is revealed to be Chris Chetty, who on a recent pay-per-view lost a Loser Leaves ECW match to Nova.
Yeah. I did take that note. So he's not a referee, he's a wrestler.
Louis dangerously then comes down, hits the honest ref with his phone. Spike Dudley then comes out to no music. But Louis stops him, has a mic, and Louis says he'd never call himself a Dudley, which is a joke to the fact that he used to be Sign Guy Dudley.
Sure.
Then notes, like, yeah, Chetty lost a Loser Leaves ECW match. Doesn't explain why he's a ref. It's like, yep, he shouldn't be here. This causes Spike to brawl with Chris Chetty. He then hits an acid drop on Chetty while running up Louis as opposed to, like, in the corner.
So I kind of liked this because to me, this was Spike telling Louis dangerously, fuck your exposition, I'm just going to go hit this guy.
Yeah. You also just love anybody running up a surface, which seems weird growing up.
I do.
You want more parkour in wrestling.
I do. And we are getting it more in like the year of our Lord 2026, but always could do more.
So, remember when Nova got pinned?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry. Nova and Hamrick go back to fighting. Nova hits a kryptonite crunch, and Spike Dudley counts the pin while one of the other refs like starts trying to count it and is like, oh, I guess I shouldn't because Spike's doing it.
What the fuck?
So I guess Nova wins.
I guess.
We are 3 matches in, and 2 of them I'm like,
what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Where are we? You're telling me this show didn't get picked up for TV? That's crazy.
I know some of it is because the entrances are cut out, but like this show is not letting up. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God. No, there is no break. There's no moment to catch your breath.
That said, both matches were pretty whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it does feel like they're compensating for like, we don't have much to go on and like haven't built feuds and things. So.
But everybody wants to have one last match. Yeah. Do they know this is the last pay-per-view?
No, because it's cut from our thing. But in one of the breaks here, they advertise the next pay-per-view.
Right. Yeah. And then you can see like a banner.
Yeah. They scheduled pay-per-view for March.
Okay. So the wrestlers in the ring do not know this is the end.
No. They all might have hunches. Because, again, that pay-per-view is announced, but minus the upcoming week, there's no shows planned.
Yeah.
But yeah, any thoughts on the first quarter of the show before we move forward?
Oh my God. Honestly, it was such a clusterfuck that like, no, I don't have thoughts. It was so messy and clunky, and I did write down a note to myself of I forgot how hard it is to take notes on ECW because it's fast and clunky and messy, and it's people whose names I don't remember. So it's just, there's just so much going on with no real direction.
Yeah, I think I might be able to pinpoint this. It feels a little desperate to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because it used to feel fresh, and now it feels like, oh, we're going to this again, are we? Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, we also talked about when we were watching it, it's like, how many matches tonight are just the match and don't have any weird extra stuff with it? And it's like, I think 2?
You're right. I think desperation's a good word for it.
And they are a bit desperate.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they are still floundering to find some sort of deal to exist on. Like, yeah, there is some desperation here.
We then go backstage. We find ECW champion Steve Carino and Jack Victory. Carino says he's proved everyone wrong in ECW because he started as like a comedy manager, and he's like, I'm now world champion. But he doesn't have the belt because Sandman stole it, and they're going to have a ladder match tonight along with Just Incredible. It's like, okay. He feels a little extra here.
He did make a note about how he's going to bed Justin's lady.
Oh yeah, my last
wearing
note is
just the belt, which like kind of odd.
Yeah, my last note is Carino also notes he's gonna fuck Francine.
I was trying to be more delicate because we've been very crass up to this point. I want to bring it back down.
Yeah, try that in the next backstage segment.
I don't want to try, but no, just like the imagery of like just the belt. I get it. Like I've read Becky Lynch's book. I've seen the photo. It's kind of hot.
That said, you wore with clothes. You wore.
Thank you for qualifying that.
Big gold during the Royal Rumble.
Oh my God.
And you were like, oh, God, it hurts my thighs.
Okay, yeah, just because where it was hitting on my thighs. Yes,
the
it did
weight.
hurt. But I have never felt cooler. I looked so good in that belt. I was wearing black leggings and a leather jacket and just like a wrestling t-shirt and the belt with some sunglasses. I looked so fucking cool. I get it, man.
Let's move into our next match. One that is it's like somewhat lauded in terms of like these like shining lights towards the end.
Okay.
It is Tommy Dreamer versus C.W. Anderson in an I Quit match.
Sounds like a classic right off the bat.
We don't get the entrances, but we do get the in-ring announcements, which seemed weird.
Yeah,
like,
well.
No other matches get that. But it's basically so they can fight mid-announcements.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a reason.
They lock up all the way to the floor and then brawl around ringside, and Dreamer suplexes Anderson onto the mats. I will level with everyone here. Emily and I are both a little sick. I'm like hearing it now in my voice.
Yeah, I just heard you kind of change.
Yeah,
over.
I think it tipped a little bit there. So
I feel like in so many of our recent episodes, one of us has been a little under the weather. This fucking weather this season has done us so dirty.
Dreamer drops Anderson's arm onto the ropes, then hits a vaulting crossbody back into the ring. Anderson throws Dreamer's shoulder into the ring post, then hits a shoulder stunner. Dreamer hits a pop-up spine buster, then Dreamer locks in a Boston Crab, but has to break the hold when Anderson gets to the ropes. It's an I Quit match.
Let it go.
Why is there a rope break in an I Quit match? Weirdly enough, if it was a submission match, I'd maybe be like,
really?
Okay. I mean, what's the difference between a submission match and an I Quit match?
I guess I don't know, because I was gonna say the referee just like shoving a microphone in your face, like, do you quit? Do you quit? They do that with the submission matches too.
Those are also I quit. Submission is just you tap out.
Oh, then maybe that's the difference.
But in my brain, I've always found a submission match a little more honorable, and the I quit is I'm gonna fuck you up.
The premise of an I quit match bothers me because of the referee with the microphone. Like, that doesn't happen in any other match. But like shoving in your face, like, do you quit? When there was just like a chokehold, like, shut up.
Do you remember?
Fuck off.
Do you remember from your WrestleMania watch through the Bret Hart Bob Backlund I quit match?
I think so. Yeah.
With Roddy Piper.
Yes.
What do you say?
Oh my god. Yes. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, he fucks that one up.
Give him a second. It's every move. No.
They actually were,
I don't quit.
They were actually tame about it in this match.
In comparison to that match, sure. But that match, I was like, fuck off, Roddy. Give him a second.
Tommy Dreamer sets up a chair against the ring post, then hits a chair into Anderson's arm. Very elaborate.
What? Hits a chair into the arm.
Into the ring post. Basically, it is level 1 ring post, arm is up against that, then there's a chair up against the arm, and he hits the chair with another chair.
Jesus Christ. Yes, you're right, that is elaborate.
Funny thing is, it didn't seem that elaborate setting it up, it just seems like elaborate.
But you saying it back, that's complicated.
Dreamer then hits Anderson with a lug wrench. Like, what? He then grabs the ring bell.
Week. The wrench of the week.
Dreamer then lays the bell on Anderson's head and hits the bell with the wrench. Which I'm like, that probably would actually hurt your eardrum.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it was effective, I think. I like the imagery.
Dreamer then digs the wrench into CW Anderson's head, who is now bleeding, but he doesn't quit.
I hate that. Like, okay, I am fine with blood. I am fine with bleeding. I get it. It's when you shove an external object into a gash and try to pry it open, like with a fork. Oh, I can't.
How do you feel about a cheese grater?
Bad.
You're gonna get that next show
for ECW.
Yep.
Under the WWE umbrella.
It's not really under the WWE thing. Vince wasn't there.
Still, yikes.
And it's 2 Tommy Dreamer too.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
But yeah, Anderson doesn't quit. Anderson throws Dreamer into the barricade and Tommy blades. I'm like, really? That's the spot? Okay.
Well, he was jealous. He needed more blood.
Anderson then sets up a chair in the ring and drops Dreamer knee first into it. CW then locks in an Indian deathlock, but Dreamer fights out and Anderson hits a chair shot to the leg and then another one across the back, then one to the head, but Dreamer doesn't go down even after a second shot. Dreamer gets his boot up on a charge in the corner, then it's a Brett's rope elbow drop to the chair on the head of Anderson. Then, sure, why not? Tommy Dreamer is handed a Christmas present.
Yeah, where did this come from? This is where I was like, what month is this?
Yeah, I mean, it's early January. It's past the day where Larry David says you can say Happy New Year, so it's definitely past Christmas.
Wait, what day did this come out?
This is the 7th.
The last day is the 6th. Damn, so close.
But in the Christmas present is a circle of razor wire.
Oh.
Anderson then goes after Towel Boy, who I guess probably gave Dreamer the gift.
Yeah, Towel Boy just kind of came out of nowhere. And I wouldn't have recognized him, honestly, unless commentary was like, oh, it's Towel Boy.
Yeah, I think we didn't realize how much lore Towel Boy had last show.
I had no idea. I love it.
Towel Boy hits Anderson with a different present. Dreamer then locks in a full Nelson camel clutch. Towel Boy comes in with another present and then stops. I think he's early on his spot. Because like, all right, Anderson, do you quit? So Anderson hits the ref rather than quit. Which
good.
I like that spot.
I do too. Also, the ref was being annoying. Like, stop asking me. I'll tell you.
Are referees in I Quit matches just really good at peer pressure?
Sometimes I think so. Like, there are matches where I would just say, yeah, fuck it, I quit, to just get them out of my ear.
Dreamer and Towel Boy then hit cookie sheet shots. Anderson hits a Ferris wheel suplex, they call it, then hits Towel Boy with a cookie sheet, followed by a delayed superplex. And I'm like, what the fuck? The Towel Boy?
Okay, Towel Boy.
Anderson hits a spine buster on the razor wire, and it like sticks to Tommy's shirt.
Oh my god, yeah.
His shirt, not his skin,
I know, but I don't know. It might have clung on. I don't know. I do love a razor wire spot. I love a hardcore match. I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah, Anderson locks in an arm bar, and you can see like the razor wire like going up on the shirt when he pivots. Anderson sets up 2 chairs in the ring and then suplexes Dreamer onto them. Anderson wraps a chair around Dreamer's neck and then throws him into the corner into another chair that was there. CW then sets up a table in the ring and starts going up top, but is stopped with a chair shot, and Dreamer hits a top rope Spicoli driver.
A Spicoli driver.
Also known as a Death Valley driver.
Yeah, I know. I just
through
like
the
word
table.
Spicoli.
Dreamer then wraps the metal of the table around the eyes of Anderson, pulls back, and Anderson quits.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, that's too much.
Post-match, Dreamer and Anderson like shake hands as worthy adversaries of like, all right, we fucked each other up.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this match?
I really liked this match.
Yeah.
It was just the right level of quality and hardcore, but bloody and like fucky, and there's Towel Boy for some reason. Like, it had the right elements. It hit the right notes for me.
Yeah, I also really like this match. I do wish it had more like near fall, like, oh, they might quit. Like, there was no moment where I'm like, oh, it's over.
True. Except for the eyes.
Besides the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ended at the first moment I went, oh yeah, it's going to be over.
Go after the eyes. It's done.
We had Towel Boy taking the fucking superplex. I'm like, Jesus.
I know, I'm impressed. Like, I don't know who that kid is or where he ends up. Does he end up becoming a wrestler?
They used bells and whistles, but I wouldn't say they took shortcuts.
No, I don't think so. I do love the sound a cookie sheet makes, though.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's so good.
Part of me wants one of those, but one, I know we'd want to hate each other with them.
Yeah.
Two, I feel like if I grab them a little too aggressively out of the
bend.
oven,
Yeah.
like, sorry, you've also ruined dinner.
We have a wrestling chair in our office that we record with, and every day I look at it, I'm like, that's fucking cool that we have it, but why do we have it?
Yeah, this one you cannot sit in. This
God, no.
Well, someone got bumped through this one. That's why it's like that.
It's so cool.
That's why it got thrown out.
It's so cool.
Anyway, let's move on. Emily, you want to take us through our next segment?
Do I?
Do you even have the notes for it?
Backstage, Francine is trying to eat a massive sandwich.
Oh, that's not what I called it.
A massive penis metaphor.
I called it a Scooby-Doo sandwich.
Yes, it is a Scooby-Doo sandwich. Oh my God, you're right. Why didn't I just call it a Scooby-Doo
No, that
sandwich?
said, the Harris brothers would have no problem with this.
Yeah, what the that's true. What is it about
actually,
this time and they're doing sandwich bits?
You know what? Maybe they would, because it was on a plate and not just loose on the table.
Well, I thought the Harris boys, theirs was cut up, wasn't it?
But it was still loose on the fucking
Yeah, but hers is fully intact still.
Yes.
You have to like animated shove it down your gullet, and then your throat is long and sandwich shaped.
What happens next?
Steve Carino comes in.
What does he want?
He wants that sandwich to be his penis. I don't know.
He wants sex. Just
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the title, so Francine's like, not till you get it back. Carino then asks where Justin Credible is, and Francine eventually's like, he's in the bathroom with Missy Hyatt, and Carino's like, yeah, sure he is.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
And then
I didn't have that note down.
he walks out of the room, and a quarter second later, Justin Credible and actual Missy Hyatt come out of the bathroom, and apparently they've been fucking for 2 hours.
Yeah, Missy Hyatt has just been slutting her way through the men backstage, too.
Well, it's like just him tonight, because again, 2
Tonight,
hours.
yeah, but she's talking to the other men, too.
But she's also like, oh my God, Francine, can you fuck him? We've been doing it for 2 hours. And
Just fuck him already.
And then Just Credible was like, hey, how about we go somewhere fun? And she's like, okay, yeah, cool, I'm totally up for more. I'm like, which one is it?
I think she's just bored of
Why did the writers give multiple motivations for this segment?
Oh, shut up.
I sure hope someone got fired for that blunder.
Shut up. No, I think that the commentary was just, I'm bored of Just Incredible. I want something different. But am I supposed to know who Missy Hyatt is?
She, I think, was like writing a book or something. She's here to promote something of hers and just...
Is she an actress?
She's in wrestling. She appeared in the Eric Bischoff book. She sued WCW for sexual harassment.
Am I supposed to know who Missy Hyatt is?
You wouldn't.
Okay. Aside from the Eric Bischoff book, why is she here?
She's a wrestling manager who, admittedly, I'm like, I know the name. I never see her at any show I've watched.
Yeah, like we've watched a lot of wrestling, especially in this era.
Yeah, she is known to get around. Anyway, Justin Credible and Francine argue, and then we follow Missy Hyatt, who effectively paused outside of the room waiting for the camera to follow her. She then runs into Steve Carino and Jack Victory, who paused 4 steps down the hallway.
Sure.
Jack Victory asks, do you remember me? Her reply is, did I fuck you?
That's why I'm saying she's been slutting around backstage. She's just had so many guys.
No, you managed me. Then I guess you managed yourself then, babe.
Oh,
And
he wrote a book about managing.
Carino then calms down Victory, and they do their high spot.
I don't get that.
I looked into it a bit, and even people at the time were like, yeah, wasn't that funny?
Well,
it's like he would just do in the background. He would do the little like thing and be like, ah. It's like meant to be an Easter egg that they hit you, that they're now hitting you over the head with.
Oh, good.
Oh God, what match number are we on? 5?
5, I think.
It's one that felt familiar. I don't know whether we've actually seen this match or just seen iterations of this match constantly. It is Tajiri and Mikey Whipwreck. Thankfully, for the last time.
Oh my God.
Just to say it. I love you, Mikey. Fuck.
Oh, exactly. Every time he comes on, I'm like, oh, Nick, I'm so sorry.
They're facing Super Crazy and Kid Cash, and they're facing Little Guido and Tony Mamaluke in a number 1 contenders match for the tag team titles, which really feels worthless knowing what we know.
Oh, yeah.
Additionally, the Unholy Alliance have the Sinister Minister at ringside, and the FBI have Big Sal at ringside, which you really lose track of when you don't have the entrances. It's just like,
oh, yeah.
Because you're noting, all right, fuck, who's in this match? What's happening? And like, oh, yeah, there's people at ringside.
I'm just trying to keep track of who's actually in the ring. I can't keep track of who's outside.
Now, I'll tell you who's in the fucking ring, and so will the crowd. Tajiri is in the ring, and he's so fucking over here.
Yeah. We love Tajiri. Tajiri has been over in my heart forever. He's one of my first wrestling loves, too.
Unfortunately, he doesn't start the match because everyone's really cagey to start until Cash and Mamaluke deck Whipwreck. They all trade counters until Whipwreck is hip-tossed. Kid Cash's timing is off on a springboard and then just gets booed. Mm-hmm. He recovers with an overhead butterfly suplex. Then they reset and just like kind of stand around.
Yeah, so it feels like something happened.
Mikey Whipwreck actually looks like annoyed through the first part of this match.
I think something got fucked up and it fucked up the rest of the match. Like their timing and their quote-unquote choreography was thrown off. So it was like, fuck. Now what?
Yeah, like it almost seems like, oh, we're already going to the other guys? Cool.
Yeah.
Because then Guido, Super Crazy, and Tajiri tag in. It's like, oh yeah, these guys always face off.
Yeah.
We will see these guys in a triple threat match next show.
Yay.
Guido stays on the apron, so Tajiri just kicks him off.
Fuck him.
Tajiri and Crazy have a good back and forth with some hip tosses ending in a big kick to the head. Guido comes in, jumps on Tajiri's shoulders to drop down into an armbar position. Tajiri rolls out, hits a spin kick.
Sure.
When in doubt, kick.
Yes.
Tajiri pushes Guido and himself out of the way of a sudden Super Crazy dive and just crashes to the mat. Like, out of nowhere in the camera angle, it's just like, oh God, here he comes.
Yep, hello, he coming.
The Unholy Alliance hit double team action on Guido until Kid Cash comes in with a diving corkscrew moonsault. Super Crazy hits a bad springboard leg drop, but Mamaluke breaks up with a springboard attack of his own. The Unholy Alliance then hit kicks, and then 3 submissions are locked in at once. A Mexican surfboard stretch, a rolling surfboard stretch, and a tarantula.
All right, call me a hypocrite because I don't like submission holds. This was fucking cool. To me, this is cool. When this moment happens, it is a moment to like stop and breathe for everybody, sure. But it also just kind of shows that they're all on even playing ground, except for was it the FBI? 2 of their guys were in holds.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm remembering. I think it was the last ECW show where they created this like weird like leg pentagram and like did like a fucking submission in the middle. Like that felt so forced, and this didn't.
This felt organic. Yeah.
Because also, Super Crazy is like, oh shit, my partner's in a hold, and is the first one to break his hold to break up another one.
I think the match you're talking about was Original Run NWO. I think that was on the Patreon, because I know Conan was in that match.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
So, I think it was, yeah.
So Crazy breaks the hold. He then goes for a springboard moonsault to the floor, but is instead thrown back into the ring. The FBI and the Alliance brawl at ringside for Crazy to dive onto, followed by a Kid Cash dive, and Big Sal and Super Crazy kind of get in there to catch him as well. Super Crazy hits a Diaz punch spot in the corner.
Yes.
Kid Cash then hits a diving Hurricane Rana to Whipwreck in the ring. Super Crazy and Tajiri brawl to the floor, and we suddenly see Big Sal getting in the ring to hit a jumping splash on Kid Cash, and Tony Mamaluke pins him and eliminates the team of Kid Cash and Super Crazy.
Woo!
Which the crowd was not happy about.
Were they over?
I think it was also just like somebody new, because just like the tag scene apparently was like a bit stale at this time.
I'm happy that it came down to these 2, personally. Like, I don't really care about Kid Cash and Super Crazy as much.
I still care about Kid Cash, honestly.
Yeah.
I've only kind of ever seen the appeal. I'm like,
yeah.
Because apparently also he's a bit of a prick.
I don't even care about that. I just don't find them that interesting to watch. The Unholy Alliance and the FBI are at least fun.
Back to the match. Tajiri sends Guido into the crowd, and Mama Luke is also sent out, but then just brought back into the ring just to be double teamed. At one point, they do a neck snap into a wheelbarrow slam into a drop kick to the face.
Jesus.
They lawn dart Guido off the top rope, and then he's put in a trio O, as is Mama Luke. Tajiri hits a baseball slide to Guido, but Tony Mama Luke dodges Whipwreck, who is squashed into the ring post by Big Sal. Tony Mama Luke hits a reverse tornado DDT, and Guido hits a Sicilian slice. Guido then spits at Tajiri, and Mama Luke knocks him off the apron. And
you spit at Tajiri?
Around this time, there's a line from the crowd that made me laugh so fucking hard. Because it's just one guy in the front row genuinely going, "Hey, Sal, I can't see." Because he's so fucking big and standing in front of the guy. It's like, it was so genuine.
So
of like,
earnest.
So New York as well. Like, can you fucking move?
Oh, I love that.
Whipwreck is double powerbomb from the corner, and the FBI lock in a double knee bar. Tajiri just casually comes in to break it up. Like, there's not really a spot here. Just come in, kick.
Kick. That's what he does. He kick.
Whipwreck then hits a surprise whippersnapper to Mama Luke, then makes the hot tag to Tajiri. You know what happens next?
What?
Kicks.
Kick. He kick.
Kicks and spinning slams. Tajiri then sets up a chair in the corner and drops Tony Mama Luke's face onto it. Mikey Whipwreck then goes for a top rope whippersnapper, but is stopped and almost manages to hit a double top rope whippersnapper. But the FBI managed to land on their feet and bring Whipwreck down with a double Fujiwara armbar. Tajiri then comes in, kicks the crap out of Guido. He then missed Mama Luke, and the Unholy Alliance hit double bridging German suplex and get the win.
Woo! It's over, Nick. You don't have to say Whipwreck anymore.
I know. He is ringside at One Night Stand, but he's not in the match.
Start calling him Mikey.
This was a bit of fun, but there were a lot of awkward moments in this match.
It was clunky and awkward, but this was a lot of fun to watch.
And yeah, I mean, with that, I'm like, I feel like you could have left Crazy and Cash there a little longer,
yeah,
but
probably.
Were they adding to the awkward energy of it?
Yeah, I have a feeling that they are part of the reason why that beginning bit was so weird. I think they missed something.
I mean, there's also the thing of like, I know we like Tajiri, and so I'm like, all right, is this actually biased? Well, I'm like, oh man, it seemed like any moment where Tajiri wasn't in the match, it wasn't as good. Well, I'm like, is that just me liking Tajiri, or is that Tajiri being really good?
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you, honestly, because we are so biased with him.
I mean, the crowd agrees. We're not alone here.
No, yeah, you're right.
Let's go backstage. We get Sandman talking about his match later, which...
Hell yeah.
Admittedly, I don't know why I'm noting it here. I'm kind of surprised, given the state of this file, that we actually got any of the promos backstage.
Honestly, me too, but with the music that they chose to include with this, I guess this makes sense. I don't know.
But Sandman says he had no issue giving up the title belt that he stole earlier. Like, oh, you know, it's... He didn't really explain why. Like, it's fine. I'm going to get it back. Cause
he's one of those guys, though, that makes smoking a cigarette look really cool. He's doing this whole promo with a lit cigarette in his hand, and he looks so cool. He's very Philly, you know?
He puts over the weapons that'll be in the match, and he more or less goes like, I'm the hardcore icon. Look at who's in this match, and like, tell me you wouldn't fucking bet on me winning.
Yeah.
Like, fair. So let's move on. On paper, it's Simon and Swinger with Dawn Marie versus Balls Mahoney and Chili Willy.
Still don't understand Chili Willy.
We get a promo to start, but it's not from Simon Diamond. It's from Johnny Swinger. And Swinger has a problem.
What?
Apparently Simon hasn't been sharing Dawn Marie. So Swinger hired the Blue Boy and Jasmine for their services. Because fucking...
Sure.
The match kind of starts. Simon and Swinger work over Chili Willy as Balls Mahoney just chases the Blue Meanie.
Balls.
Simon and Swinger hit a problem solver, and Balls hits the Blue Meanie with a chair. Then Rhino comes down.
Yeah, what?
Spears Balls Mahoney, takes out Simon and Swinger, spears Dawn Marie. Chili Willy gets some fucking offense, and I'm like, sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. Eventually, he eats a spear. Rhino spears the Blue Meanie. Jasmine then comes in, so Rhino hits a second rope pile driver to her, then just fucking leaves.
So I guess that's the match?
Yep.
Did Simon Diamond even do anything?
They hit a problem solver.
Did they do anything?
It was a tag team move.
Jesus. Simon Diamond.
Backstage, Rhino is shouting. It's like, it's just begun.
I want more violence.
He keeps slamming the door and talking about something about a blowjob with Jasmine St. Clair. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I couldn't tell you.
Honestly, this would have been better off without the promo. Him just coming out and killing people.
I don't know. I liked the promo because it actually made it seem like we were going to have a real match. That puts some like reality to it, I guess.
Oh, no, I'm saying Rhino's promo.
Oh, Rhino's promo? Yeah, that didn't make any sense. That was fine. Because that was so clearly filmed early. Like, it was so clearly filmed beforehand.
It's the same hallway that I claimed was like someone's apartment hallway.
Yeah, probably.
From the last show.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I don't know enough about the location of the Hammerstein Ballroom. I can't rule out there are apartments above it.
I mean, it's New York City. There probably is, yeah.
So, it's just begun, but we are at what would, I guess, technically be advertised as the main event for tonight.
Oh, shit, really?
Because think about what happens after this. Definitely not advertised.
That is true. Wow, we've I thought this match this card had a lot more matches, but they were all just so Jimmy jammed together.
Yeah, our advertised or so main event is Steve Corino versus Just Incredible versus the Sandman for the ECW title in a ladder match.
I mean, cool. Let's go.
We cut to Steve Corino and Just Incredible in the ring. Mm-hmm. And we hear the opening notes to Enter Sandman.
So they have Enter Sandman.
And I looked at Emily and I went, how the fuck do they... I was like almost convinced this was a weird like spliced version where like, all right, they had the other file and then they found like this bit. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, riddle me what they choose to use and not use.
It is the Motorhead version of it.
So I guess that's cheaper?
I don't know. Motorhead's weird with their like caring about what songs they care about.
But I feel like if you're doing a like best of ECW, because that's what this was ripped from, you have to include the Sandman's entrance. You can't cut that out. And I know that it's not like the best of ECW is not what cut all this stuff out, but this is quintessential to the show. And cutting out that music means cutting out that entrance.
But we do get like the full Sandman entrance, including when he gets down to the ring, he chucks a beer into like the upper section. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh my God, that man has an arm. So he has 4 beers on him throughout this, and they're all in his fucking pockets.
You got so mad at this.
When I saw him pull the beer out of his front pockets, I was like, fuck men. Fuck men.
Corino Incredible attacks Sandman, getting in the ring. Corino then throws the ladder at Sandman in the corner, and then the ladder is thrown at Corino by Credible. And there was a very niche chant here. I'm pretty sure the crowd chants Aldo at Credible.
What does that mean?
He had a shitty WWE gimmick called Aldo Montoya.
Oh.
The Portuguese man of war.
Sure.
It's like a weird like masked wrestler. It's a weird gimmick, but I swear they chant Aldo at him.
I mean, ECW fans are smart and clever like that.
Or is Baldo?
Maybe.
Credible grabs another ladder as Sandman and Corino brawl. Credible lays a ladder on Corino and then rides the other one down from the corner. Sandman then throws the ladder at Credible. Sandman hits a bulldog on the ladder and they go to climb, but Steve Corino hits him with a kendo stick. Just Incredible then does the ladder whirlybird spot, but Sandman stops him and runs him into the corner. Sandman tries to climb again, but the ladder is tipped over. Credible and Corino then hit a chair shot to the ladder on its side, sending it into Sandman's balls. Sandman is then thrown to the floor and lands through a table, which gets holy shit chants, and I'm like...
Unwarranted.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Every time we go through a table, the audience is like, oh my God, that's crazy, holy shit. Like, why?
Corino hits a weak drop toe hold onto a chair in the ring, and then Sandman just regains control. I'm like, can anyone sell for a second? Corino hits a punting low blow to Sandman, then tries to climb, but Sandman hits both men with a kendo stick, and Credible blades here. I didn't really get what spot it would have been from.
Again, we just want blood.
Sandman sends Credible to the floor, then throws Corino onto a ladder on the ropes. Credible is thrown off the apron through a ringside table. Sandman then throws a ladder out of the ring onto Corino, and he goes to climb, and I'm like, yeah, you took both of them out, but the ladder is so fucked up that he falls, and it just breaks the ladder more. Yeah. Just Incredible then tries to set it up, and you can see how wonky it is.
And this is where they note there's only a set number of ladders that they have under the ring. So they've only got, 3?
I don't know, but...
So they're down 1.
Yeah, and... Clearly, the wrestlers are a little bit, rattled by this because they are clearly stalling here.
Oh, yeah.
Carino then starts climbing a ladder, and Incredible hits a diving drop kick to it. Sandman is then tipped off the ladder to the floor through a table I did not see get set up.
There was a lot going on. Somebody just ran out there and set up a table.
Steve Carino then counters a That's Incredible and hits a catapult into the ladder in the corner. Just Incredible then counters Old School Expulsion and hits a That's Incredible pile driver. Then Francine just hits a fucking apron Hurricane Rana to Sandman on the floor. I'm like,
amazing.
He got a move done to him, but Sandman then grabs a 12-foot ladder, notably taller than the other one.
Big ladder. Big boy ladder.
And Incredible and Carino go to climb the ladder, and the title belt gets raised. Joey Styles treats this like, oh my God, who's doing that? Like, this is something like heelish, and really just comes off like, okay, well, like, we can't have it be halfway up. That would look really dog shit.
Yeah, it did look kind of silly watching them climb the ladder and the belt get further away. I thought that was kind of funny. Sandman
knocks both men off the ladder. Then Carino and Incredible climb one side and, like, awkwardly fall off the ladder through a table. Like, it was a really lame spot. But that allows Sandman to climb up the ladder and grab the title and win. It's like, oh.
He retains.
Well, technically he wins it because he was not the champion.
Oh, was he not?
He stole the title. He was not the champion.
Oh, I thought he was the champion.
No, this is Steve Carino losing the belt.
Oh, well. It makes sense for Sandman to have the belt leaving the company. Like, Sandman.
Again, they don't know it's over.
I know, but, like, I'm glad that he has it.
But yeah, definitely a flat finish there. But your new ECW champion is the Sandman.
Woo!
For now.
For now.
Jack Victory then puts a table in the ring and everyone's just back to being vertical. And I'm like, you can't even sell the match when it's done.
Right.
But the three competitors in the match shake hands, and then the Baldies hit the ring.
Not the Baldies. Or sorry, the Baldies.
Steve Carino and Incredible fight them off. Then Rhino gets in the ring as Sandman celebrates. Rhino. And he goes for a gore, and he slips. It's so bad. Like, oh really no.
Bad. That was going to be a really cool moment, and he fucked it.
Rhino then grabs a mic, and he's like, why am I the TV champion with a company so fucking poor? We don't even have TV.
Listen, it's a good point. Why do you have a TV belt when there's no TV?
Rhino wants a world title match, but Sandman says, fuck you. So Rhino, cool, calm, and collected as he is, I'm going to kill your fucking family. I see them over there. Give me the title shot.
Why does Lori always get pulled into this?
Like, big fucking Zandig vibes in this promo of like, you are gonna die! I am gonna kill you!
Oh my God. And like, we never actually get a pan to Sandman's family, like his wife and children. I assume they're there because they're always there. But like...
especially in New York.
Yeah. Like, why does Lori have to keep getting pulled into this? Remember when she went through a table?
Which time?
Yeah, exactly.
But Rhino also says, fuck you, there's no surprise when there's RVD chants.
RVD.
So, because Rhino threatened to kill his family, Sandman says, ring the fucking bell.
That was a good impression, actually.
Rhino then gores Sandman through a table in the corner, but Sandman kicks out.
How many tables have we destroyed tonight? There are so many tables that just get demolished.
Remind me you asked that when we go through some of the billing at the end.
Oh no!
Rhino then sets up a table at ringside, pile drive Sandman through it from the apron. Then he throws Sandman back in the ring. Sandman kicks out again. Rhino then pile drives Sandman on the broken table and pins him to become the final ECW champion.
I'm not happy about it. Rhino doesn't deserve it.
No,
He's
a
little
disagree.
fucker. I don't know. I think it should stay on Sandman. That belt should be Sandman's.
Funnily enough, this title belt will not be seen on television until 2006.
Oh, so it does come back in 2006.
Yes, but they don't have the rights for like some of the ECW stuff during the invasion. So the ECW title never actually comes over during it. Cyrus then gets in the ring and declares Rhino a double champion. And then Cyrus offers an open challenge for right fucking now.
Okay.
Then Walk by Pantera hits. What fucking rights do you have? It's Rob Van Dam with his copyright theme.
Who's surprised that Rob Van Dam was the surprise? Like, come on.
The crowd is chanting it all night.
It was gonna be RVD. But, like, why are we just choosing what music we do and do not have throughout this whole show? Why do these two get music but nobody else does?
Rhino then stares down RVD, but Van Dam is attacked from behind by Jerry Lynn, and the bell rings for our true main event of the night.
So where the fuck did Jerry Lynn come from? Why isn't it Rhino? I thought Rhino was... Huh?
My notice is, Jesus, the show will not let you breathe.
No. So the open challenge for right fucking now for Rhino and mystery opponent happens. Mystery opponent comes out, bell rings, it's Jerry Lynn, and Rhino walks away?
The fact that Rhino leaves, too.
Yeah. And he does, spoiler, he doesn't even interfere.
But yeah, our final ECW main event match, RVD versus Jerry Lynn. Oh. Lynn works RVD over in the corner, and the two trade counters and stand off to applause. RVD goes and celebrates with the fans, and he really fucking milks this. Like,
yeah, he does.
I'm like, rightfully so. Okay, this is going for a while.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, have the moment. Like, soak in the audience and the crowd, but, like, we got a fucking match.
The two lock up and go into some chain wrestling. Lynn dodges a somersault leg drop, and both men go to the outside in a crossbody. Lynn throws RVD around ringside, and Van Dam is bleeding from the mouth. RVD hits a moonsault press from the guardrail, then lays Lynn on it for his corkscrew leg drop. Lynn counters a suplex coming back in, but runs into a press slam and a standing moonsault, then a corner moonsault. Jerry Lynn hits a diving clothesline on a somersaulting Rob Van Dam in a cool spot. Lynn then hits kicks in the corner and then a guillotine leg drop to RVD's head poking out of the ropes and sends him to the floor. And when they go to the floor, there is one guy who is really feeling the need to touch people to be part of the action, which actually prompts hit the bald guy.
I love that.
Like, security came in way too late on that. It's like...
Oh, yeah. Because, like, at first it was kind of like... It was friendly. It was like, all right. And then it got too much.
I thought he was a plant. Like, he was so involved. I'm like, oh, this is a plant. It's like,
no, he was just too excited. Yeah, he was really trying to interfere. And I love when the audience, like, takes it upon themselves to be like, no, fuck that guy. Fuck him up.
Well, security goes over. The crowd pops.
Yeah. Yeah, we do kind of take a break from the match for a moment to, like, watch the eye line of the audience just go to that dude, and they're all cheering as he gets taken out. It's great. I love that. Justice.
Back in the ring, the two trade pin attempts back and forth until a low blow and like a bit of a sloppy pin, but it gets full "you fucked up" chants. I'm like, guys, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, I don't think that was a fucked up chant.
That might be the last "you fucked up" chant in ECW. Aww. And it's for that. I'm like, come on.
It's not worth it. You wasted it.
RVD hits a step over spin kick during a "you're a homo" chant.
Classic.
Then RVD hits a rolling thunder. Then he knocks Jerry Lynn into the corner for his running drop kick with a chair, occasionally known as a Van Sarah Connor. Jerry Lynn counters a monkey flip with a flailing springboard sunset flip powerbomb onto a chair. It was like, oh, he almost catches his feet up in the ropes doing it. It's like, ooh. Jerry Lynn's tornado DDT is countered, but he manages to turn into a high-angle German suplex. Cyrus has a hard time finding Jerry Lynn a chair, but eventually manages to get one, and Jerry Lynn DDTs RVD onto it. Rob Van Dam hits a springboard sidekick, and we hear "throw him out" chants.
Oh, shit.
I assume about the ball guy.
The dude, yeah.
RVD goes up top, kicks Cyrus away before attempting a 5-star frog splash, but Jerry Lynn moves, and Joel Gertner comes out and DDTs Cyrus in the ring. I'm like, what the fuck?
In his, like, full-on fur coat, too. I think we did not mention the coat that he was wearing at the beginning. It's lavish.
RVD then hits a Van Daminator and puts Jerry Lynn in the corner, setting up for a Van Terminator with Joel Gertner subbing in for Fonzie. RVD then goes up the top rope and he gets every fucking inch of this Van Terminator. Mm-hmm. The coast to coast, like, oh, he had room to spare.
God, yeah.
He's prepping to do that in a little bigger ring in WWE.
Is the ring bigger?
Yeah, I know WWE's is 20 by 20. I forget what ECW's is at this time, but I know sometimes they're 16 by 16 or 18 by 18.
Okay.
And actually, when I say that, I think WWE's is definitely smaller because they wanted the guys to look bigger. Because
of course.
It's where the big boys play.
Of course. Let's look at the adjective.
You fucking beat me to it. But after the Van Terminator, Van Dam pulls him to the center ring and pins him after a brief pause to where I'm like, is that it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was it.
And then RVD celebrates with the ringside fans to close it out.
That was it. That's the end.
No. Oh, sorry. Francine's boobs are here.
I kind of forgot the Francine even came out.
It's backstage, but it's just hard cuts to just tits.
This was a weird cut. This shouldn't have happened. This did not need to happen. It should have just stayed on RVD.
Yeah, she's here to announce a new group. It's her, Justin Credible, Steve Carino, and Jack Victory, basically setting up the new Impact players, but that's not going to be a thing that happens. Oh, and maybe fitting that we forgot to note it before we cut away during RVD celebrating. Joey Styles says, "A new chapter has been written, but not the last." Yes, it's not the last chapter. We have this weird chapter with Francine, and then we're done.
And then the book is ended. The book is closed.
We do close with a pay-per-view recap package, which admittedly, I don't know if it's from the night or just from this version, but... Okay, we have to go through 3 matches for what you think, because we never really gave our thoughts on the ladder match.
Oh my god, did we not?
No, we kept moving.
That's
Rhino
fair.
came out.
Yeah, that match was just chaos. That was not as good of a TLC match as it could have been. It was a lot of mess, I think.
Yeah, the
highlight of that match was Sandman's entrance. Let's be real.
It didn't seem organized enough. Also, like the random 12-foot ladder, it felt more like, okay, I guess we got to use this as opposed to like a planned spot.
Yeah. Like they do that in WWE where they like, oh my, look at this supersized ladder, and it's played for laughs almost. This didn't seem like that. This seemed like a real ladder that they're like, fuck, we broke the other ladder. We got to use this one.
Yeah. Yeah, and like whenever like, oh, there's a mystery who raised it. I'm like, you guys moved on to that real quick. I don't know. But,
I don't think that was meant to be a mystery.
But yeah, I think it was not well enough organized, which doesn't shock me for this. But yeah, then Rhino quick wins the title. Admittedly, I'm kind of fine with it because it does set up like, hey, we're going to do Rhino versus Sandman for the title. Like, it sets up a future feud.
Sure, where they think there's going to be a future feud. Yeah.
Yeah, and sets up Sandman to chase as opposed to Rhino chasing.
Yeah.
Then the main event.
The main event. I don't know. It was. I don't get Jerry Lynn, man.
We've
He's
also
not my
seen
guy.
this match better. We've seen it a couple times better.
Okay, maybe that's it. Because RVD came out looking great. Like, he did very well. Like, that Van Terminator was insane. And the crowd was obviously really into it. I think that the crowd being so into it really helped make this match feel big.
Yeah. I do find it funny that people say, like, oh, like, Van Damme being the surprise was a bit of a letdown. I'm like, I think rewatching it years later, it works well. Because I'm like, if it was, hey, we have a TV deal, like, that wouldn't, I don't know, it would...
Yeah,
it'd be a weird like button to a pay-per-view that I'm watching not in the not in the proper time, and it was not a lesser wrestler. It wasn't
right. I don't think that letdown is the right word. I think for me watching, it was like, of course it's going to be RVD. Of course he's not here. Who else is around? We're teasing that he's going to be here but not here. Like, of course it's going to be RVD.
New Jack me.
No.
I'm trying to think who else could it have been?
Sabu.
I mean, that would have been big for the time because of what bad terms he was on.
Yeah. Yeah. When I told my boss today that we were recording a podcast on ECW, and he was trying to figure out what era we were in, and he was like, oh, are you in like the Sandman time or the Sabu time? And I'm like, Sabu's not here anymore.
Also,
I'm like, I guess Sandman.
That's the same time.
I don't know. He's just naming wrestlers to prove to me that he knows what wrestling is. He's a new boss. He's trying very hard. We like him. I appreciate the attempt.
I also admittedly think in the match, going back to RVD, he did seem a little bit rusty because he hasn't wrestled in like 4 months. Yeah. But he was overall fine. The match itself, it was riding the coattails of their previous feud. So
definitely.
I do think in terms of like, hey, what should be the last pay-per-view match in ECW, or last like televised one, this is not a bad choice.
No, it really isn't. And it does paint RVD as this like hometown hero, or like homegrown hero, I suppose I should say, of like, this is your man, laud him.
Yeah, I think with that, you can kind of summarize the whole show of, the show's not great, it's not bad, it does not embarrass itself on the way out.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't like trip over itself trying to get out the door. It has dignity. Yeah, it's a fine show.
And it really does make you go like, oh, maybe that's not the last one.
Yeah. It doesn't scream like, oh, I get it.
Well, on the other side of things, like, there's not really a standout match. I mean, we're going to have a best bit, but like, nothing here is like, oh, brother, you got to go out of your way and go find this somewhere.
But again, everything is fine. It's kind of like where we are in Nitro right now, where the shows are not terrible, but they're not anything to write home about. Where
it's like, hey, if you actually let something be a match, it might be decent. But if you just do a weird bullshit angle, it hurts the show.
Yeah.
Because
thrillers.
I think our worst bits are going to be probably barely matches, if that. Well, you have a little bit of time to sort that out, because with this show ending, I think for ECW, there's a fair question of what the fuck happens next?
Okay.
So ECW's January 13th, 2001 show in Pine Bluff, Arkansas would prove to be its final event of any kind. And as we noted before, this is on YouTube. You can go find this. I've skimmed it. I've not watched it for match quality. It's also weird because it's fan cam, but like they have people coming down like the ramp with them. So
there was definitely a camera person.
Yeah.
Maybe just for like archival footage. I don't know.
The Living Dangerously pay-per-view was scheduled to air on March 11th, 2001, but was eventually canceled. Part of the reason the company goes out of business is pay-per-view distributors would not pay the money owed to ECW. And the reason for this varies, depending on who you ask at what time. It's, you promise us more pay-per-views, so if you're not going to do that, then we're going to keep this.
Yeah.
I've also heard it was, they had like X amount of time to pay us, so if you want this now, you're going to have to like go through a lawyer and sue us for it. I've also heard it's because they didn't have any TV to like promote anything, so
okay,
it's all a bunch of strange. They were not paid by the pay-per-view providers, and depending on how long that lasts, also depends on when you ask people. Paul Heyman at one point said they have never gotten paid from any of their pay-per-views.
Oh God, really? Okay, it's Paul Heyman. Yeah. I'm still so gullible.
In terms of the TV deal, Paul Heyman did try to get a deal with USA Network, including Vince McMahon vouching for him. But
really? Whoa.
But,
no, God, it's been... I'm gullible. This isn't real. Is it?
This is. But USA went, we don't want you.
But the Vince vouching thing, that's legit? That's real?
Oh, they had a great working relationship. Yeah. Because Raw is now on TNN, the channel that ECW was on. So now USA doesn't have any wrestling. So Vince doesn't fucking care. I mean, it's like, hey, my feeder system is still going? Great.
I guess. All right.
So consequently, ECW closed on April 4th, 2001. Paul Heyman joins Raw commentary in March. Tommy Dreamer somewhere starts plotting.
I don't blame him.
I'm sorry.
For being mad.
Yeah.
For being pissed off. I don't blame him. Obviously, we're not going to do the murder-suicide on WrestleMania. But I get the anger.
Yeah. You got to specify.
I understand the anger. We should go to therapy. And find a new place to put it.
Yeah. Well, he is also somebody who's like, nobody made you guys stay. Like, go sign somewhere else. Yeah. And then gets pissed.
He was like, I can't believe you left. Yeah, Tommy Dreamer's a bit of a character, isn't he?
Yeah. So when ECW closed, filing for bankruptcy, it was listed as having assets totaling $1.3 or $1.4 million.
Okay.
It had $860,000 in accounts receivable owed to ECW by the pay-per-view network, video game company, and a toy company for the action figures. The balance of the assets were the videotape library listed at $500,000. A 1998 Ford truck listed at $19,500.
Whose truck is that?
And the remaining inventory of merchandise listed at $4.
Oh, no.
That might be a typo, but I really hope it's not.
That's gotta be a typo.
The liabilities of ECW totaled $8.88 million.
There we go. There's a fucking number.
Including various amounts owed to wrestlers.
Sure.
Including $2 for Sabu and Steve Corino.
Each or
yes,
total?
Each.
Okay, it's like one for you, one for you.
Rob Van Dam at $150,000.
Wait, why did we owe Sabu $2? Like, did we buy him a soda or what? What?
Shane Douglas is still owed money at $145,000.
Jesus.
Tommy Dreamer at $100,000. Joey Styles at a touch over $50,000. Rhino at $50,000. Francine at $47,000.
Oh my God.
And in terms of Paul Heyman suddenly showing up on Raw, in the Paul Heyman documentary, Joey Styles has the explanation on why not paying everybody and being all secretive was totally fine. People don't understand, when you file for bankruptcy, any check you've written 90 days prior to that bankruptcy, that money can be recalled by any secured creditors. So Paul waited 90 days after ceasing operations so that nobody could come after the wrestlers for any of that money he had paid them. People shouldn't vilify Paul for that. They should thank Paul for that.
No.
He couldn't say anything.
No.
That's why Paul was on WWE television before ECW officially filed for bankruptcy.
I don't think that's right, Joseph.
It's a bit of a dick ride, isn't it?
That's revisionist ass history. I don't even know if that's legally true. But that's also just like, acknowledge that Paul Heyman was a bad manager for an iota of a moment.
So
he's grown into a great manager. When he was in his 20s and 30s, maybe not great.
Admittedly, I actually buy the reason. I actually do buy that.
The 90 days thing?
Because it is weird they don't file until April.
Yeah, okay, fair.
The element of they should thank Paul for that.
Yeah,
creditors were not going to come after independent contractors for for the paychecks they did. That was not going to be a thing.
No. And granted, I don't understand contract law. I've never even really looked into it. I don't know. That sounds crazy.
Oh, and I didn't know this. Like $4 million of the $8 million owed was due to like Paul's family, so they weren't gonna fucking do that. Yeah. Other stuff was like outside vendors.
Okay. Yeah, Paul was a bad money handler. We know this. It doesn't matter if you love the guy. I love Paul Heyman. I think he is a fantastic a creature of this industry that is just iconic, and I really do. I don't want to say idolize because that's crazy, but I really do admire him. But I can still acknowledge that he sucked to work for.
I think we can save a little bit of our final closing ECW thoughts for our next episode of the one last hurrah of real-ish ECW.
Ish. Hard-ish.
We'll talk more about it next time, but it's a lot more real in 05 than it is in 06.
Yeah.
But until we leap to the future, it's time for Best Bit, Worst Bit, and MVP.
Let's go.
Emily, what do you have for your best bit?
I gave it to the Tommy Dreamer and C.W. Anderson match. That is like just so quintessentially ECW to me that it is exactly what the show needs.
Yeah, I think that match partially also shows why Tommy Dreamer works in ECW and just doesn't work anywhere else.
Yeah. And why he's showing up at, indie shows.
But I agree. That is my best bit as well. Emily, what is your worst bit?
I should give it to like the weird random backstage stuff. But like, again, that's so classically ECW that if there wasn't a sandwich is penis joke, then it wouldn't be ECW. So I gave it to the whole Nova Hamrick thing that happened where it was like Nova lost the match, but then surprise, he actually won the match. Like that whole shenanigan.
Yeah, I
think that's the worst part of the show.
Yeah, we might have glossed over how fucking weird that was.
It was really weird.
I'm admittedly giving mine to a match I wasn't sure if it even was a match, which is Joey Matthews and Christian York against Cyrus and Jerry Lynn. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You just opened with the worst bit.
Yeah, Jerry Lynn pulled double duty. Didn't you notice?
No, he didn't. Shut up.
Yeah, the confusion of what the fuck is going on? And then, Emily, who is your MVP?
I feel like it has to be Sandman.
Oh, okay. No, I'm
It was Sandman or RVD for me.
Sandman was not in my top two. I considered Rob Van Dam, but admittedly, who did we gush over the most during the show?
Towel Boy?
Tajiri.
Oh!
Tajiri fucking ruled in that match, and I won't apologize for that.
You are right. But again, it is the last ECW show. It's not ECW without a Sandman entrance. And it was a good entrance. And it was the best part of that match.
I mean,
he's 90% of the reason why I love ECW.
We'll have to see if that entrance can be topped. And maybe it will be topped at our next episode. One Night Stand 2005. The live version, not the DVD version. We're good.
I don't understand what that means.
They have the music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But until then, you can listen to all of our back catalog, including our whole ECW library.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of ECW shows.
We did the whole final year.
Yeah.
But you can listen to pretty much everywhere podcasts are found. You can also follow us on social media at Butts in the Pod. And then we have the Patreon, patreon.com/butts-in-the-seats. We did not plug it much this episode.
We really didn't, actually. We have over 50 episodes over there. We've got a whole bunch of different storylines that we've done entire arcs of. Right now, we're going through the original NWO run in 1996, which we're having a lot of fun with. We also just put out Nick's birthday episode because it was just Nick's birthday. So he took over the Patreon for a week and made us watch a killer episode.
Well, the next episode honestly should be a really nice one for us, so.
I hope so.
But until our hopeful smooth sailing, I'm Nick.
I'm Emily.
And thanks for listening to the Butts in the Seats podcast.
Bye.